What's up, YouTube? This is Natural SSJ Gaming. And welcome back to Spiderman Miles Morales gameplay number 13. So we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep pumping it out to the very end. Maybe I'll upload part 2 of this. Well, not part 2, but continue it. So before we begin, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and hit the notification if you want updates. And yeah, so we're on 65%, and let's keep going. So how's everybody's day going? My day's been good. Alright, let's do this. Okay, what we're going to do is knock out these
Need to try Finn again.
This user does not accept calls from this number. Please hang up now.
Seriously?
let's see.
Already getting some ideas.
Oh, that's foot. So what I was thinking,
Making a weapons deal out in the open like that?
Spiderman!
Pretty
Gangsta
bold.
stuff!
Those better be water guns. If they're not, guess I had to stop you.
Give me your knife! You ain't getting to me!
Be more subtle next time. Or, you know, just don't do crimes. Cops will deal with this. Wonder if this is how Dad felt after a case.
okay, let's do this one.
This one was all your dad's idea. You need something that's always in this park. Quiet on their own, loud in a group.
Out in a group? How did Dad record this? Is he a pigeon whisperer?
This was way back, before high school. We were hanging in the park one day, and someone dropped a hot dog. You know how that goes. The place was swarming with pigeons. Dad stopped cold. He said, "Aaron, man, that's music. Listen." Next day, we were crawling all over Manhattan looking for beats. Like you are now.
I remember the first time they showed me how to sample. Uncle Aaron had the ear, and Dad had the ear for music.
Alright, that's the other. Alright.
Hey, Danica. I'm at the underground hideout on the Upper East Side.
Cool. You look for the jammer, I'll start pulling records for what the underground's been up to here.
Alright. Yeah, like I said, it's almost Halloween month, and I'm thinking about doing Ghostbusters remake gameplay, but I have other games that we could finish up, but yeah. So after this, I'm gonna I'm right on top of them. Oh boy.
Hang on! Hey!
I need a new controller. So, yeah. It'll be a Halloween month, so I'm probably just gonna do like the Ghostbusters remake, and then try to finish Need for Speed Heat, and then finish, let's see, trying to finish, let's see, finish, yeah, Prototype Part 2, do the Batman,
Okay, Captain. Who wins in a fight? Shaka or Tombstone? Captain, you there?
More! We need more people!
Why are there always more of them than there are of me?
Hey, Spiderman. I ran a custom search of this address with some underground specific theories. This used to be a Tombstone hideout.
What's the history there?
The underground and Tombstone's crew did a few jobs together. Robberies, hits, carjackings. There was a falling out when a member killed one of Tombstone's guys. The underground were outgunned.
Until the Tinkerer came along.
Yeah. By then, Tombstone was in prison, so they were able to sweep in here, no problem.
So, this may be off topic, but do you have like a sound guy to write your intro music?
I dated a guy for like half a minute, and he was nice enough to write my singer before we broke up.
Oh, if you ever need someone who mixes beats, I know a guy.
That would be amazing, because I am totally tone deaf.
Sooner or later, we'll flush you out. Hey, settle down. We're gonna be.
You can't beat him!
We're not scared of you, Spider-Man.
Lord, where you at? Somebody go check him.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh, that's cool. The webs automatically stick them to the wall. Best pose.
Cool. Now we just need to find the jammer and shut it down. Oh, nice.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, so let's find oh, it's way over there. Alright. Oh, I like this part.
There's the jammer. They kept trophies from their fights with Tombstone. How sentimental. One of Tombstone's bikes. Of course he'd have a big muffler. I mean, I think that's a muffler. Grave dust. Makes your skin nearly invulnerable. Pete ended up creating a counter drug to stop it. Hope the underground aren't getting into this.
Spoilers.
Did those mannequins move?
Whoops.
Place is ours. You're not taking it from us.
Never want to see another mannequin. Hey, hideout should be back on the grid.
Okay, tipping off the cops. Cool. I'm gonna chase the Tombstone Underground partnership lead for my series.
I should head out before the cops get here and cover everything in crime tape.
Okay, let me see. Ah. Let's do a little one of our sound bites. Yeah, I kind of messed up that one.
Hey, so I've been checking on the hideouts you shut down. Those areas have seen big decreases in crime and jerks waving around glowy swords. The Tinkerer's still a problem, but the Underground's numbers took a serious hit.
It was a team effort, and I hope your series helps just as much.
Listen, if you ever need anything, not like a rescue, but a break from all the fighting, text me. I know a cafe that makes great matcha lattes.
I'm picturing sitting in a cafe in the mask, and it's weird.
But cool, right? Okay, bye.
Now where's it says there's a flat, but it disappeared. Maybe false alarm?
Your mom lived here right after college. You know that? She and your dad were dating. 3 of us spent a lot of time here. We got used to this soft, steady beat.
Soft beat.
Oops.
Rhythm, rhythm.
Okay.
Something that's been around a while.
Yeah, too close. Let's see.
I'm not gonna find it over here. I think it's back there. Not this way.
All right, got it.
It's subtle, but a good beat.
Yeah, let's do this one. Boom, boom. Man, I love this costume. The eyes closed. Looks like it's a flashlight.
Just kidding.
Can't miss my sister's
Said I
dancing
can
at the
sell
Kwanzaa
this.
celebration tonight.
Hey, kid. I'm with Dana. The bridge wasn't your fault.
Hey, Dana fans! You're tuning into my 4-part series, Underground Exposed. While Spider-Man was shutting down the Underground's hideout in the Upper East Side, I found evidence of their days partnering with Tombstone's gang. Yep, you heard that right. They worked together off and on until an Underground killed one of Tombstone's people. Huge, violent feud. The Underground were horribly, hopelessly outgunned. Then Tombstone was hauled off to prison, and not long after, the Tinkerer became their new leader and supplier. You can find more details on my blog. Till next time, try to tackle your hardest work between 2 and 3 p.m. Seriously, you're at peak attention span. Bye!
We're authorized to kill any underground we see. You're in for it now. You won't stop us. Spider-Man. Pulling the trigger. Got him sighted.
Oh yeah.
And the civilians are safe. Man, the Underground and Rockstone suck.
Yep. Alright. Where did I?
All right, streets are safe. For now.
Okay, now where's... Okay, there we go.
Your dad and I fell asleep listening to this sound every night when we were kids. It's got a good beat.
Okay. Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little. Huh. There's a subway line near here. Yeah, that's it.
You probably don't know, but your dad and I grew up not far from here, before we moved to Brooklyn in high school. Hearing the clatter of the wheels, the squealing when the trains turn or stop, always makes me think of me and your dad's late night talks. Mostly about what we wanted.
Oh, sorry for interrupting. But yeah.
I wanted to be a space agent. Dad's dream changed. Doctor, firefighter, social worker. But he always wanted to help.
Yeah, sounds like that.
Hey, friends, this is part of my series, Underground Exposed. I'm looking into who the Underground are and what they want, with the help of Spider-Man. I had to pinch myself when I said that. Okay, so, the Underground used to have a major grudge against the Inner Demons, and not for the reasons everyone else did. This was before the Tinkerer took over, and way before anyone knew who the Underground were. They wanted respect, not street cred, I don't know what you call it. So they went after the biggest, baddest jerks in town, the Inner Demons. At least till Martin Lee, the Demons' leader, went to prison. Then the Underground needed a new target. Enter the Tinkerer, who pointed them at Roxanne. Till next time, make sure to get at least 15 minutes of sunshine per day. Bye!
This is a good one. Me and your dad used to hang around here. Listen while the whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the station.
Let me see. Oh, easy.
I think hanging around here is how your dad got the idea to be a cop. I said, man, you're not uptight enough for that job. He wanted to make things better from the inside. Pretty sure he died trying.
You did make things better, Dad. And so will I.
Man, look at the details on this game. They got little puddles over there,
You know, most people aren't
like
cut out to
little
be
slushies.
Ain't no shame in that.
Got snow falling. This is why I love this game. And the Marvel Spider-Man game. Because the details that Insomniac
Spider-Man!
put
Happy holidays, son!
put in this.
I'm leaving before you do something weird. I'm gonna skedaddle.
Oh, we gotta get this done. Yeah, we're just gonna do this before we head to the story arc because, yeah, I want to get everything done.
Okay, I gotta go, or I'll start hyperventilating from too much fighting.
Well, this Sudoku puzzle's not gonna solve itself.
So comment down below. Have you ever seen,
This looks like one of Roxxon's secret labs.
have
Should take
you
Skanky.
ever seen, Thor, Love and Thunder?
Nothing here. Maybe the other one. Yep, this is it.
Hi, Miles. Got your text. Working on accessing Roxxon security now.
You never cease to amaze, my man. Bet I could take him out quiet.
I'm in. Roxxon security, you're mine.
Another locked door. I power it, you open it?
Works for me, buddy. Got it. I'm opening the door.
Okay.
found something while I was poking around security. This is the lab where they noticed people were getting sick around Newform.
Did anyone ever say, hey, maybe we should rethink this whole new form thing?
Yeah. Rick Mason.
Oh. Good thing we're shutting this place down.
And not a moment too soon.
Okay, let's...
What's in here? Looks like security? Where they dump stuff they've confiscated.
Yeah, if you don't find this one, you're gonna miss it, and then it's gonna not be... Oh.
The link didn't come from my team. We didn't know new form makes people sick. I'm gonna let you rephrase that. We didn't know about the baseless rumor. Thank you. Now turn off the mics and let's talk about how we contain this.
Alright.
Not a lot of places to hide here.
Good thing I have ammo.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I gotta take out the guy. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh. Okay.
Man down, Solar!
Now, where? Okay, there you go.
They look so
Get
peaceful knocked out.
Oh, how did they know I was here?
That's a Michael Stone.
Mark something moving.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Alright.
Don't let him leave this sector. I'm taking care of this. Come on, head to the main floor. Copy.
You all need to get out of here. The reactor's not safe. Here. Yes.
Now that you've drained a couple reactors, how are you holding up?
A little sore, and I got a real bad case of dry mouth. But everything else feels fine so far.
Just let me know if you start sweating new form.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that.
Reactor's waiting on the main floor.
Hostiles are here. Neutralize Spiderman. He's airborne. Put Spiderman down now. Use everything you've got. Surrender now. Stay out of this, Spider-Man.
Batter up.
Got him sighted. Keep him grounded. Weapons ready. Stay clear.
Take that.
You're mine.
That's everybody.
That's how you do it.
Reactor. That will never not suck.
Another lab taken down. Slip out through the office and you're home free.
Please don't come to life, creepy Roxxon armor. Could see if there's some Roxxon dirt in that computer before I head out.
Hey, Roxanne. There is a rumor going around that new form makes our people sick. Now, come on, guys. Of course that's not happening. And if it were, we would take care of you. Without you, nothing gets made. No new form, no closet, and no future. And I gotta tell you guys, that future right now is at risk. So before you decide to spread what's really just a malicious lie, think again. We cool? Remember, we're here for you.
Sometimes it feels like Krieger's competing on America's Most Evil.
Yep.
Thanks for your help in there. Fighting Roxxon's no joke.
I don't know. The underground made it their favorite pastime.
True.
Seriously though, what kind of a friend would I be if I didn't help shut down the occasional toxic fuel reactor?
Alright, so we got one more. So I'm going to end this video. Hope you liked this video. hit the like and hold on.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Danicast. You may have heard that I endorsed candidate Rio Morales for city council in the special election, so today I'm interviewing her. For real! Thank you for being on, Miss Morales. Thank you for inviting me. I absolutely love your show. Aw, thanks. So you're running against the incumbent in your district. How do you think you can do better?
Unlike my opponent, I live in the district, and I listen to the people who call it home. I want Harlem to be as vibrant and safe as it was while I was growing up here. Roxanne Plaza was built on the current leadership's watch. That alone should make anyone think twice about voting for him.
We agree on that. Switching gears a bit, you're a full-time science teacher. What made you want to jump into politics?
It's really about loving my home and wanting to fight for it. During Martin Lee's attack on City Hall, my husband gave his life to protect others. I want to honor his memory by fighting for my neighbors and friends the best way I know how.
Good luck in the polls, and thank you for being on the show. Dana fans, you can join an AMA with candidate Morales on my blog for the next hour. Until next time, remember to set 1 minute per hour aside for deep, meditative breathing. Helps you clear your head. Okay.
How's building that underground brand going?
That's how you do it, guys.
Taking out the transmitter will kill the interference. Signal's clear. I should ask Genki about building some sort of underground ad blocker.
Alright guys, hope you liked this video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell if you want more updates. So I'll see you next time. NG out.